Hello, I'm Dr. Sapa, and today we are going to start a series of lectures for O-Levels Biology IGCSE. Today's topic we are going to discuss is why to choose biology. When you start your career pathway, you look forward for specialization. There are multiple options. You can go for arts, you can choose science, you can look for commerce. But if you are looking for pure mainstream science, subjects, then basically it comprises of physics, chemistry, uh, biology. Mathematics is compulsory, but rest of them are optional subjects. Basically, the word biology comes from uh, Latin word bios means life and logos means to study. So the scientific study of living organisms in such as plants, animals, and microorganisms. This is called biology. Okay, when we talk about the word life, so something should click in our mind that on what basis we categorize any organism as living. So there's certain parameter that we follow in biology, that is ringer. When we talk about ringer, in ringer we look that whether the organism can respire, whether the organism show irritability, whether the organism require nutrition, whether the organism whether the organism grow, excrete, excrete, or the organism can reproduce. These are all the parameters that you look for to identify whether the organism is living or non-living. Majority of the living organisms show all these characteristics. Viruses being a unique creature, as we will progress in our course, you will learn that viruses are such unique organisms. They neither respire, don't show irritability, do not require nutrients, they don't grow, excrete, but they have the ability to reproduce. Just because of that particular character, the viruses are considered as living creature. So basically, when we are studying biology, we are going to study different type of. We are going to basically study different type of living organisms. When when people opt for biology, they usually think that they have very restricted options, that they can be doctors only, they can opt for a medicine profession, or they aim for dentistry. But actually, it is a field that can, give you multiple options. You can become a medical technician, you can opt for physiotherapy, you can look toward the environmental science, you can look for uh, bioengineering, you can look for the one of the rising field is biotechnology. So there are multiple options that a biology student can select in their career pathway. Why? What is so fascinating for me about biology that we have anyone who has curi curiosity to know about the living organism, it will be wonderful for them to identify. It will be wonderful for them to explore about the living creatures. But for me, why biology is so fascinating? Because we need to know, we learn about ourselves. For example, this is very interesting to know that there are 43 muscles on our face, and 17 of them are used when we smile, and 43 of them are used when we frown. So it's better to smile. Okay, in the same way, there are some interesting information about different fields. One of the plant Sequoia sempervirens. This is one of the largest tree in the world, and it is about 380 feet taller. Isn't it fascinating and interesting to know that how the water rises high above in these plants and why these plants have such long height? What is the lifespan of different type of plants? How do the plants cope with the different environmental conditions? So there is a lot more to explore in biology. Uh, uh, Another point that always fascinates me that to inspire others that why do they should opt for biology, that it is estimated about 2 million to 1 trillion of the species do exist on planet Earth, and we just know about 1.74 millions of it. Means 80% of it yet have to be discovered. This is always interesting. This is always interesting to know that uh, this is mentioned in the holy book of Quran, that so if we are blessed with so many things, that to which blessing will be denied? Let's talk about the course outline. Basically, when you search on Cambridge Assessment International site, you will use the code biology 5090. You will get easy access to O-level biology syllabus 2023, 2024, 2025. Actually, they release the syllabus for constant 3 years, and you must be worrying that it is just valid till 2025. So there is important information. The syllabus that was sorry, the syllabus that was endorsed in 2003, it is still valid for 2025. Let me do that slide. Okay, so this the same syllabus that was endorsed in 2023, it is valid till next 3 years, means 2027. Okay, let's have an overall overview of the subject. Basically, the course 5090 comprises of three papers: paper one, paper two, paper three, or there's a choice between paper three and paper four. Paper one is a multiple choice question, and it is for 40 marks. Paper two is for around 45 minutes and just for 18 marks. Paper three is the practical test. It's an option. Some institutes opt for practical tests. Some institutes prefer, most of the institutes prefer alternative to practical. Basically, any institution that opt for alternative to practical, they demonstrate experiments through audiovisual aid. Uh, they, uh, they demonstrate through audiovisual aid, and basically they enable the student that if a case study is given, that how they can do the problem solving. Okay. Basically, there are three basic learning objectives that are assessed in every paper: AO1, AO2, AO3. If we just take a quick overview, if we just take a quick overview, you will realize paper one, two skills are assessed, AO1 and AO2. In paper 2, AO1, AO2 are tested, and in paper 3, AO3 skills are tested. Now, what are these AO1, AO2, and AO3? Basically, for example, if any specific topic is given, then what is the scientific phenomena? For example, if uh, a case study is given that the plants are well watered and how the plants are going to absorb the water. So, what is the name of scientific phenomena by which the plant is absorbing the water? What are the laws? What are the basic concepts and definitions? Symbol, quantities, its specific units, scientific instruments. Like, for example, which instrument is used to measure the amount of gas released when the plant photosynthesize? Uh, and some environment related implications are considered as AO1. AO2 basically it this particular type of question is given to locate, to select, to organize. These type of questions, for example, if a picture is given, let me take an example of this. And if I ask you, locate incisors. Incisors are basically the teeth that are present in the front. So basically, the student has to make a line over here and put mark X or P, whatever the letter that examiner has said. So locate questions are like that. Fine. Okay. Then the next thing is basically, let me clear all these points. After that, basically in AO2, some data is given, and we are expecting the student during the entire course. We train our student for handling the information, and on basis of the data to some conclusion, we enable the students to we facilitate them so they understand the phenomena and pattern of the relationship. For example, a data of the daylight intensity and uh, the rate of photosynthesis is given. So a student need to identify and relate that if the light intensity is increasing, what is going to affect, how it is going to affect the rate of photosynthesis. Maybe it seems a little complicated for you for now, but believe me, it is a very interesting way. It is very interesting course, and we will learn with the passage of time. Uh, AO3 is basically uh, we uh, we deal with the safety uh, precautions that can be used in any process. For example, if we are doing a food test, then which safety precaution we should opt for, which specific instruments are being used. The most interesting part, the part that I like most from the course Biology 5090 is the planning of experiment. A case study is given, a phenomena is given, and uh, throughout the course, we brain drill our student, and and we make them enable to execute their plan, to demonstrate their plan and investigation. We with the modified syllabus, like we expect that the student should know what are the limitation of their experiment, how can it be improved further, and what are the possible sources of error. This is a new added approach. And from the data, we expect them, they draw different type of graphs. On basis of those graphs, they interpret the information and suggest possible solutions, possible suggestions. And this I have already explained, and that's all for today. Thank you for your concentration. If there are any queries, please comment and tell me how can I help you more.